What it is, ho? What's up?
What's poppin', world? I hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If at any moment during this video you like what you're hearing, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you got something you want to say, leave it in the comment section. Without further ado, let's get into this. Today, we're going to review this whole story of Allison Holker and her late husband, Stephen tWitch boss. Now, he's died, and Allison has written a book, and she's also starting a podcast, and she wants to talk about the whole thing about, substance abuse and what Stephen went through before he died and all this other stuff. Now, Stephen's family is against all of this. They feel like she's tarnishing his name, and they don't want her to put information out about him doing drugs, so on and so forth, and profit off of it. We're going to review these clips, and I'm going to break this all the way down. Let's keep it going.
And picking out an outfit for him for the funeral. It was a really triggering moment for me because there were a lot of things I discovered in our closet that I did not know existed. It was very alarming to me to learn that there was so much happening that I had no clue about. Allison also said it was only after she began digging into her husband's secrets that she realized how much he'd been keeping to himself, including allusions in his journals that he'd been sexually abused by a male figure in his childhood. Following the interview's release, a friend of Twitch's, dancer Courtney Ann Platt, posted a lengthy message about Allison's allegations, saying in part on Instagram, "This is by far the most tacky, classless, opportunistic act I have ever seen in my entire life. We all had to sign some weird NDA to attend his funeral, not to share anything or ruin his name, as if that was on anyone's mind in the first place. And here you go and write a book with all the dirty laundry smearing his name and attempting to dim the bright, loyal, loving light that was your husband, my friend." Courtney Ann adds, "Whether any of it is true or not is actually beside the point. This smear campaign for a buck is absolutely not what he would have ever wanted. No matter how bad he was hurting, you're a living, breathing bulldozer. Stick to your own demons. Shame on you, Allison. Shame on your money-hungry team. Let my friend rest in peace, not your PR." When Dre reshares Courtney Ann's post, he adds the caption, "No lies told." E! News has reached out to Allison's rep for comment, but has not heard back. Over in the comments of Allison's post about her interview with People, one commenter seems to share similar sentiment, saying, "This whole thing made me sad. He's gone. This paycheck was not worth disgracing his name." To which Allison responds, "I'll always love you. Just trying to help people feel safe to ask for help and support."
All right, guys. So you saw that, you heard it. What do you make of all that, right? Is Allison out of line for wanting to share that story and help others? Or is the family and friends, Stephen correct, because they don't want his name tarnished, his legacy tarnished, so on and so forth? What are your thoughts on that? Give me your genuine thoughts on that. Now, when you think about it, I want you to put yourselves in her shoes as his widow or wife, whatever you want to call it, and also look at it from the family standpoint and the friend standpoint. Now, what I think is this. I think she has every right to tell their story, right? Because at the end of the day, her and their kids, right? They have 3 kids. They had 3 kids together. They were directly impacted by his decisions, right? And now they have to live life without him. Now, I don't have an issue with her speaking out about it. I think that he should, talking about Stephen, should be held accountable for his decision to partake in those types of drugs. So I don't have any Uh, I guess I don't feel the need to hold back if I'm her, because I do strongly feel that men should be held accountable and should be responsible for their decisions, especially when they impact others in a negative way, right? So I don't have an issue with this. He married her, so she is a part of his immediate family, right? Even biblically speaking, a man leaves his mom and mother and father, and he joins and becomes one with his wife. And the same go the other way around, right, with the wife. So again, I don't have an issue with her. I think she has every right to speak out about everything that went on as far as, the drugs and all this stuff that he was taking and dealing with. Now, if she wants to use her platform to help others, I don't think there's a problem with that, because we need to start addressing these things. In this American culture, we like to sweep a lot of things under the rug. We like to hide things. We want to make everybody look good. We want to get to that funeral and tell everybody that this person who has died is now in heaven, and they were a great person, and they lived a great life, and blah, 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 blah. That is something we love to do, when in most cases, that's just simply not true. That is simply not true. And these individuals who have passed, if they were doing things that go against God's will, they will pay in the afterlife. But I don't believe this whole thing, everybody's going to heaven, everybody was a great person. No, it's time for us to start addressing these things. And when people start to see that these things will be addressed even after you die, people will start turning their lives around while they are here on this earth and breathing. You see what I'm saying? But we have to start addressing these things, right? Nobody is above reproach. Nobody is above reproach. But I got a couple more clips. Let's review these and we'll keep going.
And then I did find love, and I feel happier than ever. I really do. And I'm really grateful that I made that choice to open myself up to it, because it's been the best decision I've made in a really, really, really long time. My love and partnership has a completely different energy and a completely different feel now. It feels like a love that's been lived with before. It feels like this is just our third time loving each other. It feels like it's my forever. It feels like it's my future and my support system. And I have such a calmness about this love. I have such a freedom in it, and I feel so safe and secure. And it's brought out a different side of me that I've never lived from. I feel like I lean in more to my feminine side, and I feel so much more alive, and I feel so loved. And so I'm so grateful that I very hesitantly allowed that to come into my life, because Adam is wonderful. I'm excited for my kids, their futures, and seeing them shine. I'm excited for my kids, their futures, and seeing them shine. I can see them laughing again. I see them opening themselves up and trying to figure out their futures and finding hobbies that they love to do. I'm excited about this love that I have now in my life and moving forward with that. I'm also excited that me and Wesley are going to be having a podcast coming out that we're starting right now. So there's some fun new projects that are keeping us moving forward, and we're understanding that our purpose is to really be there for other people through mental health and being examples to them. And we're kind of taking that head on and accepting that that's our new way of life. And I hope to be that for people. And so I'm looking forward to a new chapter where we can shine again.
Hey, shout out to her. She was able to move on. Again, they're helping others by using that story. And, she's found love. The kids are doing well now. It is what it is. Again, I'm all for bringing everything to the light. I don't think we should sweep things under the rug. We should expose what needs to be exposed, so people who are coming after us can learn from it and grow and be a better people, right? Let's just keep it real. So I'm all for it. All praises go to God. What you do in the dark will come to the light. So I think it was a great story. I don't think the family should be angry with her to where they're trying to stop her from doing what she's doing. Now, I can understand how it can bring some discomfort, right? Or they don't want his name tarnished, or everybody wants their person or their people to be great and appear great and all this other stuff. But some things, again, or I would say everything, we need to bring to the light. So I don't have an issue with this. Yeah, I caught the story. I said, yeah, let me speak on this. We just got to keep it real out here. We got to start being real so the world can become a better place. Is it going to happen overnight? No. But story by story, situation by situation, person by person, it can become a better place. But we got to start shaming the drug usage, the foul play, the crime. We have to shame all these things that are not of God. We got to do it, especially when you got individuals who are responsible for other people. We have to do a better job, especially as leaders, especially as men. And that goes for the women too. We have got to stop ruining a good thing when we got it. We have got to stop ruining a good thing. You got a good thing. You got a good family. You got a good spouse, so on and so forth. Live right. You need to live right because those people depend on you one way or another. But I thought this was a great story. I'm going to play this video before we go out just so y'all can see they was having a good time. It looks like they had a great marriage, right?
What it is, ho? What's up?
All right. Shout out to them. And RIP to the brother. RIP. RIP. But that's all I got for this video. Like this video. Share this video. Leave a comment in the comment section. I can be off on this. And remember, subscribe to the channel. We're growing fast. And I got a lot of great content for you guys. And remember this. Keep God first. I love you all. Be blessed.